Since 1947, the World Affairs Council has become the preeminent global stage for world leaders and the public to inform, engage, and debate the most important issues of our time. It's your world. Get to know it.
Thank you for coming. The subject of the book is as the title implies, religion and democracy. And religion is really something that at least we in Europe thought was a problem that had been licked. The Europeans always thought that this was something for more primitive Americans and so on, but that the Europeans had now gone beyond this issue. But actually, that's far from the truth. And one of the reasons in Europe it's suddenly become such a big issue again, of course, is the challenge of the large numbers of immigrants with a Muslim background. And so we find ourselves with a peculiar and disturbing situation that in nice liberal Holland, where I grew up, an agitator, a populist agitator, with a one-man party whose only agenda really is to warn the West about the imminent danger of Islam, might in June in the general elections end up having the biggest party in the country. My father, as a typical son of a man of the cloth, became a lifelong atheist. My mother comes from an Anglo-German, Jewish, very assimilated family. I suppose it can be best described by quoting Adam Gopnik, who once described his own family in the New Yorker, by saying that their Jewishness expressed itself in the enthusiasm with which they celebrated Christmas. This was very much the case with my mother's side of the family. They had to have a bigger Christmas tree than the Goyim, more presents, and so on. But no religion. Religious-inspired violence, of course, is a real problem, and we've seen various instances of it. The murder of Theo van Gogh, Theo van Gogh, is one example. The attempt to blow up the London Underground was another one. But it's not just a Muslim phenomenon. One might also bear in mind people who try and assassinate doctors who've performed abortions. And indeed in Japan, and part of the book is about East Asia, in Japan there was a group of sort of quasi-Hindu, quasi-Buddhists following a bearded and half-blind guru, hoping to instigate Armageddon and build a perfect spiritual paradise on earth by putting poisoned sarin gas in the Tokyo underground. So it's a global phenomenon, I'm afraid, and it needs to be taken seriously. And it means good police work, good intelligence, and so on.